Hello everybody, welcome to another review. This time we are reviewing The Craft. Welcome to the witching hour, The Craft. Saw this in 2016 and gave it a rating of 7. For a chick flick, The Craft is actually enjoyable, works well on the fantasy level, and makes it easy to become interested in the Wiccan stuff. Of course, Wicca deals with witchcraft, which is a bunch of made up stuff, and there is no basis in truth to anything about it. So it's better to suspend belief when watching The Craft if you want to be able to enjoy the movie. First of all, good performances are rendered by the ensemble cast. Robin Tunney, Fairuza Balk, whose first name is a Farsi word which means turquoise in reference to the color of her eyes, Neve Campbell, and Rachel True have a great chemistry together. The boys aren't bad either. Only Robin Tunney, who wears a wig because she shaved her head for Empire Records, stands out with her solid acting. But Fairuza Balk, an actual Wiccan, steals the show constantly. For Skeet Ulrich, the Johnny Depp lookalike actor, it's his first role in a feature-length picture, and he would re-team with Neve Campbell during the same year for Scream. Many films will go overboard when special effects come into play, but in The Craft, it's appropriately used to underscore the fantasy power of magic spells. That's why the movie is fun to watch. Thanks to Tony Gardner and his special effects company, Alterian Inc. According to IMDb, one scene in the film contains over 3,000 snakes, including pythons, boas, water snakes, garter snakes, rat snakes, and a 10-foot Amazon constrictor, even rare albino snakes. And the beached sharks are fake models. The story works well and teaches an important lesson. Power corrupts. When Fairuza Balk's Nancy saw what she could do with the magic spells, she went crazy about it, with her two friends chiming in. But Tunney's Sarah's kept them in check by limiting them to keep the power away from the dangerous hands. Since the magic spells can't be undone, there are a couple of loose ends that aren't properly tied up at the end of the movie, such as what's going to happen to the blonde girl's hair, and what about Skeet's character, who is lovey-dovey about Sarah, which is pretty dangerous due to not being able to eat, drink, or sleep. When Sarah chanted the words, "I bind you from doing harm, Nancy," harm against other people and harm against herself, why not instead say these words, "I bind you from using spells, Nancy," spells against other people and spells against herself. What's lame about The Craft is that it is rated R because the movie is about teenagers using witchcraft. Come on, it's time to grow up, folks. I realize that Salem ended over 300 years ago, and witchcraft is all made up. Interestingly, speaking of Salem, The Crucible was released in the same year as The Craft, so check it out. All in all, The Craft is one of those more enjoyable Wiccan movies. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. Like I said, if you're into a chick flick, has a little bit of fantasy, sci-fi, check out The Craft. I like it, and I think you will too. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.